Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Diablo 3. Went ahead and built me a big badass flail.
Marches on.
Fucking obliterated.
Take my treasure? You shall not leave this room.
I disagree.
I disagree, bitch. See? I'm leaving the room. Doom Sapiens. It's all about the damage, baby. Look at that motherfucker.
Meet your death.
Got some damage going on.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Boom, shakalaka. Fucking a lot of decapitated fucking heads in these baskets, man. Alright, we gotta go back. Unexplored territory.
If only this dark place had been destroyed along with its ruler.
More bodies. You think my summoners can just conjure up a demon whenever it pleases them? We must have blood. Fresh blood, mind you. And human flesh to bolster our magic. I will be expecting a reply from you shortly.
See, there's lore everywhere. Lore is an important part of the game.
Not ready yet.
All the abominable stalling? In case it was not clear, I need the sacrifices now! I've heard enough of your idle complaints that the villagers have fled from the highlands, leaving no one left to sacrifice. You best come up with something, or it's your hide we'll be flaying.
Alright, that pretty much clears out this area. And head down to the Chamber of Suffering. Check out my bone staff. That's what they're calling it nowadays. It's 5:30 in the morning. Oh shit, it's time to fuck with the future.
You must be back in Tristram crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
I'm gonna rape this fucker. Stick that meat hook up his ass. That shit's done.
The truth about the butcher demon was more startling than I ever anticipated. Evidently, there are many of them within the burning hells, though they used to be solely under Diablo's command. The butchers are stitched together from the parts of other demons to combine their strengths, then given life through wicked magic.
Alright, so we got a nice little legendary ring there.
Ah, good.
It's also got a socket. So we'll throw a big fat fucking gem in that bitch. Find the strange. Alright, before we talk to the stranger, let's return to town.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked and couldn't afford.
Basically.
That's reasonable in an odd way.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her. They will run when they see us.
So you believe in a cause, but have no memory of what brought you to it?
You have the right of it, my friend.
Belief without choice is not real, Cormac. The Crusaders quested for 200 years, knowing that we might be chasing a dream. We made a choice to believe, and that is what keeps us constant.
I've had similar thoughts, but does that mean everything I've done is for naught? Everything. Lead the way to glory.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
This motherfucker, where the fuck do you live at? I've never seen anyone log on to Blizzard at 6 a.m. .78 resistance to elements. Might as well save up the money.
The blood and gore may soil our armor, but our souls remain pure.
Oh, what are you doing to that man?
Dying.
Angel, take up your sword.
My sword.
I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael.
I am returning to town.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father?
I do.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out, and nasty laughter. A lot of it. Just before Justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back, and a 3rd whipping round his throat.
He saved you, Hadrig.
Doesn't mean much to a child, does it? His father's still dead on a stairwell.
I always miss a certain conversation of Hadrig's. I don't fucking know how. General conversations. Oh, okay. I guess it's in Act 3 now. And Act 4 for Shen. Act 3 for this bitch. There's all kinds of different conversation paths that open up based on where you are in the game. I'm just trying to make sure that we get all the different achievement conversations. So it looks like I'm good as far as Act 1. Act 2. Act 3. Act 3. Act 4. Act 3. And that'll unlock a bunch of the other ones. And then of course there's Act 5. Act 2 for the Mystic. You can easily miss conversations, which kind of sucks ballsack, but
You have restored my mind, friend. And now I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Caldeum.
Then I will go to Caldeum and introduce myself to Belial.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready. Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Caldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
The crusade goes on, but we must honor our dead.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Who are Belial and Asmodan?
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his 1,000 schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan, reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Belial may lead us to him.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
Alright, so you know you're a crackhead playing Diablo and LPing for your fans when your significant other gets up at 5:45 in the morning to leave for her job. And you're sitting here in front of the computer playing video games about 10 shots deep. That's how I roll, baby. Living the life, motherfucker. I think it's about time to travel to Act 2, folks. It's just about that fucking time.
Where do we go next? To the Great Desert?
We go to Chaldeum.
Chaldeum? Yes, the great jewel of the East.
It is not an actual jewel.
I knew that.
Voulez-vous avec ma joie? C'est ciao.
My friend.
Fuck it, let's go.
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Thus, I fell, willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Tristram is safe. But that is only the beginning. The great eastern city of Chaldeum has fallen under the sway of Belial, a lord of hell. I'd like to have words with him.
He's an asshole.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
A bad choice is better than none, so no.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Hope? Well, that was your first mistake.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
Be at peace, friend. It was a joke.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
It is good to fight with you again.
Alright, we're on Act 2. We're going to take on the scoundrel at this point. It's going to be our new buddy.
An enchanting young woman, who is much more than her youth suggests, will come to your aid today. She can be of great help to you, so try to be polite, will you?
My aid? What danger will I face that requires help from a stranger?
Oh, it's that coven again. They're going to try and ambush you.
Wait, back up a moment. What was that you said about an enchanting young woman?
Ah, Celdo, unlike me, she will be immune to your charming advances. But it doesn't hurt to try, does it?
You dirty scoundrel.
I was just talking to Hedrick. He is still denying his grief. He really needs to open up. If he would just let me comfort him, it would do him a world of good.
Motorboat them titties.
Hey, lady. I may look small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
Yeah, right, bitch. I'll kick you in your fucking head. I don't even know what just happened.
What skills should I use?
I have never been outside the city my entire life. I have never even been outside the palace. When they threw us out here, I thought I would die. I was terrified. But now, look at this view. I have never understood how large the world actually was. It is beautiful.
Most of my items have almost no blood left on them.
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory in righteousness.
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
You two try to find out where Belial is, while I hunt down Magda. Your uncle will be avenged, Leah.
Alright, we gotta hook the fucking crossbow boy up. Let's see here.
Oh, I do that extremely well.
Blind.
That's just the thing.
He's a two-handed crossbow and some shit. I'll probably be better off just forging him some stuff.
Chaldeum, did you miss the stink and the pomp?
I told myself I'd never come back here. And yet here I am.
Because of what happened to your father?
Because of what happened to me. Some scars don't heal, and there's no point in scratching at them, is there? The weather doesn't suit me either.
A gift for me? Ah.
Scoundrel token and some fucking rings and shit like that. Helm, gloves, cloak, chest. All the rest we're getting from all level 60 shit. Alright, well that ain't fucking working.
Ah, good.
That about wraps it up for this vid, folks. Thanks for watching. Be beginning Act 2 of Diablo 3 with Clitoris the Victorious soon to come.